And greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world. So welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minka Show video. And today, guys, I'm back with another Netflix review for a certain show that I've been watching lately. And I want to, before I tell you guys what I've been watching, as you guys probably see it right there. But if you guys are just new to the comic show, know exactly what I normally do. And for you exclusive people that are subscribed, you guys know what I do. But for you people out there that are not subscribed, and you're like, oh, who's this guy? Who does he do? What does he do? Oh, I don't know. What does he do? I don't know. I'll tell you. So for the comic show, ladies and gentlemen, I just do certain videos and certain reviews, such as why I was go see stuff at movie theaters, and then occasionally I'll do Disney Plus reviews to Netflix reviews or Prime Video reviews, and so on and so on. So then the other videos I like doing trailer reactions to unboxing videos, theory videos, and gaming videos, which I've done those in a long little while. Stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more coming along the way. But yeah, either way, today, guys, I'm doing a 3-part review for episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Arcane. I know episodes 7, 8, and 9 are already out, but I am doing a 3-part review on each of the episodes because I just feel like I want to try to get more as I possibly can and try to remember everything as I possibly could for you guys. So in episode 4, the rumors of Jinx returning is swarming around from the Undercity and up and also in the Overcity. So the government is trying to find where Jinx is because she was technically the one in the last season who actually destroyed the embassy. The kind of like the embassy building because she kind of like shot a missile and blew up everything, and there was a bunch of chaos. And Vi was still trying to find her Jinx so she can try to take her out because all the bad things she's been doing ever since. Silco was gone because he's dead. So she's basically becoming the next. Basically, she's becoming the next underlord of the Undercity. So everyone's trying to look up to her, which is kind of interesting. So in that episode, basically everybody's just trying to look for her, and her bodyguard is like, "Hey, I know you're trying to keep yourself hidden, but it's not gonna get anywhere. You're gonna have to get out there and tell your followers that we need to start going." So basically, in that episode, that's what she does. Well, actually, basically, ignore the. That's basically that. I'll just turn off the TV so you guys can not see that all the previews for Netflix. But yeah, either way, so basically in the entire episode of episode 4, Jinx befriends this little kid, and this little kid starts doing things behind her back, and so Jinx's followers can actually follow up on all the things that she thinks that Jinx does to uprise everything, and then yeah, basically something happens. All of Jinx followers basically get thrown in jail in that episode, and then she breaks them free, and then there's this doctor named Skimmer or Shimmer or whatever how you pronounce his name. He unleashes this beast and ends up finding a big plot twist like who he actually really is in episode 5, because in episode 5 we see this beast doing a freaking uproar of killing everybody, and during the process of that entire episode 5 was just finding the beast, because this beast went on the rampage because when it smells blood and follows a trail of blood, it wrecks everything in its path, and that's how it rages on. Because that's how it basically fuels its body, is by embracing that smell of, I guess, the scent of blood, because it just gets wild up, and then just goes on a freaking rampage, killing everything in its path. But then at the very end of the episode, on episode 5, I'm not gonna say too lot about it because I know a lot of you haven't really watched the show. I know you guys want to see it and see it for yourself. But during episode 5, we find out near the very end that Vi was actually the one that found out about it. Not Vi. Jinx was the one that was able to figure out who the beast was, because how it was because before it well, it's basically saying the Beast knew who Jinx was after it was at the jail place, and then later on, Jinx was able to trying to persuade Vi in order to find the Beast because there was a little plot. There's a little plot twist between that, and it's like Jinx, it's like Vi, it's our dad, it's our father, and what do you mean? It's Vander. Yes, remember the guy in the first season, way before Jinx went all cuckoo, and way before Vi went all um, on her own, doing fight clubs and all that. You know that dude that was actually the father, that nice, good-looking dude that had his own statue in the other city. Yeah, apparently he's the Beast. So once they found Vander, um, trying to follow them in these tunnels, they were able to embrace. They were able to like. Well, they had to run away first, and then they had to like try to attack him, but instead, Vi ended up hugging the beast, and then there's this big like cut scene like what happened in the past, like how Vander was one to have a family, and it shows Vi and Jinx's mother and she was having when she was pregnant with Violet, or that because that's taking her real name, Violet, and then so we saw like cool interesting backstory like how Vander knew Zuko and he knew the Vi's mother, and then during all that process, there was this there was this there was this cute little montage between the family, how they grew up. It was actually kind of heartwarming a little bit in a way. And yeah, so after that, all the smoke cleared in that little tunnel area, and we see Vi hugging the big beast, crying, and he tells, basically he tells Jinx to like, come here, let's hug Dad, and they all hug each other, even that little kid that Jinx befriended, and yeah, it was a very interesting moment. I thought it was very, very heartwarming. As soon as I found out that the beast was Vander, I was like, wait, how did he survive? How did he? Is it apparently this doctor dude decide to do experiments on Vander's body when he died and decided to turn him into a big, ferocious, murderous beast? So there's like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you could probably do in the League of Legends, I guess, game, and then there's a lot of things you can basically do to, well, dark ways you can basically do. But yeah, it's very interesting. And then yeah, in episode 6, there's not really a lot that really happened, but basically Jinx and Di are finally having their own stances between each other. They're not killing each other. They decide to work together and then go to this one place where this one dude named Victor might be able to um, help Jinx and Vi try to regain their father's conscience, or not his conscience, but try to like get his like soul or his mind or out of the beast's mind or whatever. And so it's basically they're saying like, okay, I can try to free him. I can try to get his conscience or his actual Vander's mind out of there and actually put it into an actual body that's not a murderous beast. So you guys can actually have a father again. But he's been doing treatments to the beast every day. But this lady Ambrosia, or whatever you pronounce her name, doesn't like the fact that the beast murdered all of her companions and brethren and sisterin at the prison, because the beast went rampage to this prison trying to get to the doctor, because the doctor was the one that left the little blood trail in the first place. So this chick Ambrosia wants to kill the beast, but yeah, so they invaded this nice little town where Victor is, and Victor was been trying to like basically like heal Vander's mind so he was able to like extract his memories and his conscience into a different body, just so he's not in this in that beast like thing. But during the process, Jace, that guy from the an episode two ago, when he was trying to attack that hexagon thing on the bottom of the city where for Hex Tech, that thing went bonkers. It blew up. I don't remember if I mentioned that in the last video, but he's now like crazy oopy looping it in the head, and he goes to Victor and actually kills him. And then all the people that were synced up with him in this little town went a little kind of crazy. Not really crazy, but they went all like something like that. And Vi and Jinx went outside, see what was going on, and then once Victor actually kind of, I think he probably did die because of Jace, and then the treatments for Vander basically like just hit the hoop off of him, and he went berserk again, and Vi and basically Jinx and the kid are trying to calm him down, but he can calm down because Victor was the one that was able to seduce him from not being so aggressive. But once he was dead, he sensed it, and then he decided to go berserk because the Ambrosia or Ambrosia, or how to pronounce her name, is invading the little town. And then when she sees the beast, they decide to attack the town, and the beast decides to like attack this little army, and yeah, everything goes wrong, and then Jinx gets knocked around. Vi gets knocked around. Same thing with Caitlyn, this girl that this lady that Violet really likes actually in a serious love relationship, and so Caitlyn, Vi, and Jinx work together trying to like stop Ambrosia's army from killing the beast, but nothing's working. But the little kid that Jinx befriended, she finds Jinx's gun, and she puts these little blue like hex like balls in the pistol, like shoving like three, I think, or four, and she runs up to the beast, and she charges up the pistol, and Jinx sees her, and is like, "No, what are you doing?" So she uses the pistol, charges up a shot, and she looks up and closes her eyes, and then she goes, and before she closes her eyes, she goes towards. She uses her fingers like this. She goes pew, and then she goes like this, closes her eyes, and then pulls the trigger, and there's this big blue shot of light, and then the episode was over. Yeah, so that was interesting. I didn't expect the little kid to pull a full sacrifice, and yeah, that was very shocking to my point of view and standards of having a little kid to sacrifice herself in order to save her friends. So yeah, these episodes are getting interesting. I really like how the show is proceeding. There's nothing else I really want to say about it because I don't want to spell a lot about it for you guys. I know you guys haven't really seen all the episodes yet, or if you guys have seen them, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But either way, all three episodes are really great. I think for all the rating, I'm gonna have to give all these ones. I'm probably going to give them a spot on probably a. I'll give it a. I'll probably just give it like a 4 point. I'll give it a 4.1 out of 5. I think that seems pretty reasonable for all three. So yeah, that's my review for Arcane episodes 4 to 6. And I hope you guys, I'll see you guys in my next review for Arcane when I do episodes 7 to 9. I believe this is probably I don't know if it's going to be the last season, or I don't know if it's going to be another season. I think I heard there's supposed to be another season. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But I'll see you guys in my next review for Arcane because there's gonna be a couple of other videos I'll probably want to try to do this weekend. And also, not only that, Moana 2 comes out this weekend, so I might want to go check that out, do a big review for you guys for that one. And then, yeah, there's also a trailer reaction I want to do for How to Train Your Dragon, the live action movies as well. So stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, so that concludes it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.